What's up, everybody?
Oh hell!
Hope all is well. Hope all is well.
I keep forgetting. I'm ready for the intro. I keep
So,
forgetting we can't use that anymore. I was getting ready to say something else that was off air. Maybe y'all almost got an earful.
right.
Y'all almost got an earful.
Hold
I'm
on.
so used to
That ain't
hey,
me.
that ain't him. That's actually
That
me.
ain't me.
I'm trying to
That
hit
ain't me.
it decline.
That ain't my phone. All y'all
Uh,
see, we gotta get rid of these chest. I gotta get this chest tight. So when y'all look at my chest, it'll be tight. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on
I
it.
thought the phone was off. I was doing the 16 update. Have you did the 16 update?
Oh, I didn't know that we had one.
Yep. It's supposed to give you the what they call it, sing in the shower something thingy, and open you into some virtual world. But I was like, I'm not gonna do it in the daytime. I mean, in the morning when I'm getting up for work, because it'll have me jacked
Oh,
up.
yeah,
It'll
yeah,
take
yeah.
longer, because it took almost like 50 minutes.
To update your
So
phone.
yeah, it was a long one. So I was like, let me do that now while I'm sitting here and have nothing else to
I just
do.
started mine, so
Uh,
I gotta
Apple.
do that both of them, I guess.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
So iOS 16. Okay, give me the overview
Hey,
there.
Alicia. Hey, Alicia.
It's supposed to create multiple lock screens. You can now create different lock screens, each with a unique backdrop and style, and easily switch between them. It's going to give you widgets on the lock screen. Um,
So
Notification.
listen, y'all. Listen. Alicia's on here. Hey, sis.
What's up? I'm on a different screen.
We're having a Christmas party next Saturday. If y'all want to come by, y'all more than welcome. Um,
Guess he
and
didn't
then
want to
next,
watch iOS.
huh? Oh,
Guess he didn't want. I was really in a moment. I was finding something for
he
him,
really was.
and
But
I'm
I can't
searching.
hear, and my ears are bothering me again. So I'm gonna have to go do something with this. Um, before we go any, we were supposed to have a conversation tonight, but I think the conversation don't need to be even conversated. So we're gonna just flow with what we need to flow. But next week, Terrence, next week we will have a special guest with us. I
Oh, we're
email.
having guests this week, y'all.
Yeah, we have a guest next week. It's my one of my homies. His name is um, Kevin.
You're not
And
gonna
that's
say his name is uh.
it's my child. I got a text message was coming in at the same time as I was trying to talk,
His
and
name
it's
is
like
uh.
and this text message kind of it irritated me. So I'm kind of, I'm sorry that kind of threw me off
Oh Lord.
because I just
Let's
read two lines, two sentences of it. I was like, what?
make sure y'all go ahead and share to your
Yeah.
pages. Share,
Go
share,
on and do
share.
that real quick, Terrence. Let me do this. Go on and do that real quick.
It's gonna take me a second, y'all, to find it. I'm trying to get better. I really am. I'm trying to get better.
He's doing better. He's doing better.
Oh, was that today?
What?
Oh, shouts out to my boy Derek Calhoun, who is the head supervisor at AC Transit right now. But this is his last week or something. He is now going to be the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of VTA, down in San Jose in the South Bay. So he's leaving AC Transit, y'all. He is the highest ranking black man in AC Transit right now. And he is going to be the CEO. And if y'all don't know about VTA, y'all remember that the man, one of the drivers, shot up the yard. That would how you would know VTA. I hate to say that that's the way you know it, but it's the bus company that provides transportation down in San Jose, Santa Clara, and down there. I forgot that while I was over here trying to share, they had the party for him. It's going away thingy. Sorry, Derek. I wanted to try to surprise you and come, but that didn't happen. I apologize. Okay. I'm struggling because
Sorry about two things at once. It's just a lot going on.
I ain't found it yet. Wait a minute.
What was we talking about?
We was trying to share. I was trying to find the share. There it is.
Oh, what's up, YouTube? Hey, how are you? We have not forgot about you. What's up, YouTube? We are supposed to actually go live from YouTube one time. So maybe
we are.
In another year, we'll start going live from YouTube so they can know that we are over there just as well. What's up? Welcome to our show. Everybody's coming on. We have people coming on. What's going on? How are you guys doing? Again, we will have a guest next week. I'll have the flyer out tomorrow. After I talked to him, he already confirmed and said he wants to do it. So, and I think he is the guy that the Highway Patrol officer saved from the San Francisco Bay Golden Gate Bridge that was finna jump. He was finna commit suicide. And the Highway Patrol officer saved him. And there's a picture that went viral of him on the side of the bridge and the Highway Patrol officer talking to him. So he's going to be on next week with us. As everyone knows, today has been, I don't even know what to say or how to say. Today has been very crazy, very weird, very emotional for a lot of people. A lot of people didn't know. It's just been one of those days. Anytime someone take their life, and at the age of 40, that's any age period, but that kind of hits home. You know what I mean? So yeah. So he's going to be on with us next week. And we'll just talk about it, have a conversation, have a serious conversation. We've had it before with our sister Nicole and with Crystal and who else was on that show?
This one here trying to take me out of here, y'all.
A couple other people. But
you didn't tell me that before that one, y'all.
I did. First of all, I did. If you look at,
you didn't tell me what it was about.
If you would have opened your text message,
I told you I was updating iOS.
Huh?
I was updating iOS.
Oh, that ain't my fault. I sent you that earlier today, during the day. Yes. Terrence has a problem of checking his Facebook messages, his IG messages, and his text messages. And when I send him stuff, he say he didn't get it. And then he'll say, oh, I got it. And then stuff that I send him a whole week from now, he'll say, when did you send this?
Because that's when I see it, y'all.
That ain't my fault.
I see it. That's when y'all understood what he just said. That's when I see it. Because when I see it, then I'd be like, oh, what was this and what was that? That's because that's when I saw it.
Who fault is that? That's just old-mindeds.
That ain't even old mind. Be like.
But wait, when he send me something, he makes sure that I see it. So we're going to have him on next week because of what's going on and what the whole conversation is. So we'll have him on next week to talk about some stuff, and probably have our sister on too because she's part of the National Suicide Prevention Board. So yeah, we'll probably have a couple of things to just talk about that. But on the lighter side, well, not a lighter side, we are definitely praying for our co-host Denisha. She'll be burying her grandmother tomorrow. So I'm going to be with her tomorrow with that, supporting her and making sure that she's all good. And Christmas is next Sunday. It doesn't even seem like it, I don't know if you guys are into it, but Christmas is next Sunday. And this year will be over in a couple of weeks. So how about that? That's what it is. 2022 is going to be up out of here in a couple of weeks. So that's going to definitely be a big thing. And then we'll be 2 years old next year. Next month. January 29th, we'll be 2. So we've been doing this for 2 years. We haven't been consistent like we wanted to be because things happen, life happens, but we definitely have been on the go and been on here for 2 years. So we thank you for supporting us and being a part of our show on Wednesdays. All right, I've talked enough, Terrence. You can have it.
I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's a lot. Like he said, it's a lot going on. I just been in a space, y'all. It's been in a space, y'all. We just holding on. This is a rough week. Y'all pray for everybody. Pray for everybody. My stupid Siri is over here doing the fool on my iPad. It's recording everything I'm saying.
Did you hit it?
On it.
Oh.
I ain't told you to be on nothing. I ain't never told you stuff.
Working on that.
See, Siri be doing the fool, y'all. Cancel.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
I don't want to try again. Cancel. See, we have these AIs in our houses, and you talk about something, and it come up on your screen now, be in your timeline. You can't even play with it no more. It really is real. You start saying something, oh, I want to go to Bora Bora. The next thing you know in your timeline, you seeing Bora Bora. Yes, Janelle.
Yep. Real.
And it still won't go off. It's still Siri there. But y'all just pray. It's like I've always said this. Usually when I have a high, I turn around and have a major low. And so I had this really good high. Things was just going well, and I was riding that high. And then I got the wind knocked out of me. One of my good friends passed away, and I was just been devastated about that. And in the midst of that, God did something kind of different this time. Normally my highs come and I come back down. Well, I kind of slid back up a little bit because I had an audit in the midst of this, and I had to be audited the first time as the state instructor at my job. It's like I felt like I was targeted, y'all. I felt like somebody's called and said, well, let's see. Well, they can call all they want because I passed my audit job with a perfect score with no errors. So when the CHP showed up to go through my records, my stuff was intact. And she said that my records were just in order. Everything was just so wonderful. She said, you're organized and everything is in place, it's neat and all that. So I was grateful for that. But inside I was hurting because I tell y'all a lot of time, we get caught up with our lives and sometimes we forget to do those small things. And I had just told my wifey, Gloria, and I had just told my other coworker that I need to go see Jimmy. I need to lay eyes on her. But before I could get there to lay eyes on her, God called her home. And so I was really in my feelings about that because we get so caught up in our lives that sometimes we just don't listen to the voice of God that's inside of us. Thank you, Janelle, when he's telling us to go do something because we're so caught up and wrapped up. But we got to get to this where we start taking time and really listening, because if we don't, we're going to miss so many other things that happen. And I know I'm not the only one that this happens to. That's why I'm telling you from my experience, when you hear the voice of God telling you to do something, take that time to do it. Don't let nobody deter you from what you need to do, and you get there and get it done, because it might be that last moment and that last chance you get to say goodbye to somebody. And it's bad when the only time you get to say how you really feel is at the funeral or someone that's doing the eulogy. That's why I tell folks all the time, I appreciate you. I love you. I really thank you for being in my life. I say that on a regular. And because you just never know. Tomorrow's not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. And I'm just so grateful because y'all know this has been a crazy year. But like Deshaun said, we made it. This show we started in the midst of COVID, y'all. In the midst of a worldwide pandemic. And there were others who started with us along this journey, and they're not here. They're not here. And it's therapeutic for us. Sometimes y'all don't get that. It's therapeutic for us because we get to talk stuff that's in us and we get to say some of that and we get to let it out. And I'm way more emotional than Sean. Y'all know, Deshaun knows I cry at the drop of a dime. So sometimes it's just to get it to speak it out and have it out, that helps too, because we need a release sometime. And we hope that when we're coming into your homes that we're giving you, laughs. We're here to help you, educate you on some stuff that you might have missed, because sometimes we don't always see everything. So sometimes we try to highlight some stuff that you guys just wouldn't normally see or wouldn't talk about in your daily conversations. And we just here. Thank you. We appreciate y'all, because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be here. And when Deshaun called me this morning to tell me about DJ Twitch, I was just like, so young.
So young. And I today, if anybody, I've been very quiet lately. I've been very, very quiet. I've been in this quiet place. I've been in a very unusual headspace, even spiritual. I've been in a very strange, not sure where space. And I'm okay, but I've just been in this space. And we as, how can I say this? We as Christians, we have to really, really be careful when we measure off somebody else's spirituality with God. I've seen a couple of things that bothered me today on Facebook that I just had to get off, because we can be so deep until it's our people, until it's somebody family or somebody close to us. You know what I mean? We have to stop that, and you could be saved and still be depressed.
Yes, you can.
You could be saved and still go through mental situations.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Your salvation has nothing to do with, you are still a human being. You're still human, and it's okay. But God has placed all those feelings that we feel. He's given it all to us.
Mm-hmm.
He's given us all to us. It's how we carry it. It's how we deal with it. We have a choice how to deal with it.
That's right.
And one day you can be up and down and in the middle, and it ain't got nothing to do. It has nothing to do with you are mentally. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing. It ain't got nothing to do about you wasn't spiritual enough, or you wasn't saved enough, or you needed to seek God's face more. It has nothing to do with, we are human beings with a spiritual, we are not God.
Right.
We're not God. And when we lose people and we lose situations and we battle against and battle with ourselves because people, like other people, put these high standards on us that we didn't ask for, you don't know what that person goes through.
Because they too saved.
Standard.
They too saved.
On them.
They too saved. People think because you're saved, you can get past anything.
And it's not even about the too saved. I'm just talking about even a human being. Like, we can't hold our celebrities and hold our people to a higher standard because who they are or who got what God blessed them with. We can't do that. We just can't, you know. And it just bothered me today, some of the stuff that these so-called church people were saying. And it's like, who are you winning over with that kind of
Nobody.
Who are you winning over?
With that kind of talk, they ain't winning nobody.
Like, who are you winning over? The bottom line is you are a human being, and we have to walk this walk. You have to walk this walk by yourself with God, not with the other everybody else. So you have to ask God for help and ask God for direction and ask God to help you mentally for you won't do things, or ask God to help you physically for you to get up and get out the bed sometimes and just do stuff. You have to ask God, what direction do he want for your life? You can't listen to everybody else and what everybody else's beliefs are, or what they think what you should be doing because you believe in God. Don't do that. Don't do yourself like that. Don't do that. I'm at a place right now, like, and I ain't gonna, everybody probably be shocked as hell at what I'm going to say, but if I never attend church again, I am okay with it. I am so serious. If I never walk into another church again, I am okay with it, because the representation that some of y'all are showing, I don't want to be a part of it.
Oof.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Oof. Oof.
Why should I dummy myself down because of what you think God is for me? No. As long as I have a personal relationship with God and he knows my heart and I commune with him every day like I do, I don't need nobody validation to push me in a direction of what they think I should be doing. No, I'm over that. I'm tired of it and I'm over it. Like, no, if you're okay being 60 and 70-year-olds stuck where you at, I don't have to sit around and look at it.
Oof. Oof.
I don't.
Oof.
Because I know if God is speaking to me about me and speaking to me about things that I need to change about Deshaun, I know he's speaking to you. Sometimes I think that we heard the same message, but we didn't hear the same message. And that's concerning to me.
No.
We put standards on people that we shouldn't put standards on.
People hear the same message, but they take out what they want and apply that part. That's how that works. They only apply certain parts. And
so Alicia said, when my mom died, I wanted to die. It was Jesus and Third that changed my life. You can live God through still struggle. Exactly. But I don't know what this whole, I don't know, people get, I think people forget the human side and the human nature of us. We're human. We're human and we go through things. Like every day ain't gonna be happy. We ain't in heaven yet.
Because baby,
every day is not gonna be joyful. The Bible says in Ecclesiastes, there's a time for everything. A time to laugh, a time to cry, a time for sadness, a time for happiness. He breaks it all down. So if it's in his word, you're going to feel what you feel. He gave us these feelings.
But I don't know how. What's really frustrating to me is that you speak on somebody that you don't know. You don't know this man's story. You don't know what it was that took him to the point where he just said, "This is it, and I have to do that." And people have the audacity to speak on it when you can't even deal with your own issues.
Yeah.
Lay your issues out and deal with your own stuff. Confront yourself. Look in the mirror and deal with yourself and the issue before you go speak on somebody else's. And it's right. We're never going to know, Charmaine. We're never
even with people that we know that has killed themselves or that has been in a dark space. You know what I mean? We just cannot be that judgmental that we take the place of God. He didn't ask you to take his place because he don't need you. You know what I mean?
That right there is true, Janelle. We never know. Even when people say check on your friends and family, you can do it every hour of the day and still not know their internal struggle.
Listen, people know how to put on the front.
Put on the front and the face.
I'm good with saying, oh, I'm okay. I'm good.
Put on the front and the
I'm tore up inside, but I'm not letting you know that because why? I don't trust half of you.
Because I don't want you going out there telling my business.
I don't trust half of you.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we really have a conversation, can I trust you to have that conversation with just me and you?
No, because everybody want me to first to report something.
We got to really, really, really be careful.
Everybody want me to
first. And how we and let me say this too. Let's stop waiting till something happen to be concerned about everybody. Let's stop it. Because you know what I think that is? It's just me, and I'm gonna call it what I call it. That shit is fake to me. Because you really ain't concerned. You just saying you're concerned because something happened. So you want to say, oh, I'm concerned. Make sure you reach out to people. Make sure you talk to people. Come on, bro. Come on, sis. Let's be real about the shit.
Because how many people really picking up the phone to call? Listen, we are often our worst enemy. We put on masks and smile, point fingers, and then when it's our turn, we want to go lock ourselves in the house. That's the truth.
What? Yeah, so y'all, you know, I'm good. I don't need prayer.
For his family. Pray for his family. Because while y'all sitting here talking, while y'all saying all this stuff, the kids have cell phones. They're going to see this crazy stuff that you guys get out here and say. But you'd be really offended if somebody did it to your family or your kids. But you are right to do it to the next person who you didn't even know. This man smiled on every time you saw him. He got dance videos out. He got all this stuff. And y'all never knew what was going on. And now y'all want to speak. And it's just, get somewhere and sit down, please. Please just get somewhere and sit down. Have several seats in the dumb section in the back. Please.
Just chill. But we're praying for his wife. We're praying for his whole entire family, his best friend, his kids. Everybody, we're praying for Ellen. We're praying for everybody that's involved and connected to his circle. I know a few people that's connected to him. So we're praying for you. Listen. No. Exactly. That's why I said I'm good. I am fine. I said what I said. And if 10,000 people go back and say it, I'll repeat who I need to repeat it to. I will be okay. Deshaun Maurice Little would be okay if he ever, like, seriously, because I'm to a point in my life that I'm looking for something to hold on to and to learn and live. Like, we don't have it's just very hard. I'll just say that. It's hard. I would say this. A couple of weeks ago, I went to the church finally down the street from my house. Remember, I've been telling you I've been trying to go there. I finally went. I just said, let me go try it out. Let's go see. It's a big, very nice, big church. It's very multicultural. The good thing was they started at 10. We was out by 11:10. We was out by 11:10. They had their praise and worship. He had preached. They had did a altar call. They did announcements. They did offering and baptisms within an hour and 10 minutes.
Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
You know what I did see? And I'm guilty of it too. I didn't see not one cell phone.
Of course.
I had not been in the church service in so long that I had not seen like cell phones out. Like I had not seen one cell phone out that whole service. You know, and I was just like, whoa, this is different. So I may go back and visit, you know what I mean? I may, but as of
He
right now,
said, y'all, he said this is different. And that's the way it used to be and how it should be. But he said this is different.
it was different because you know us. Like I said, I'm guilty of it. You know, when something happened good at church, I'm like, oh, I haven't did it lately, but I'll put my phone out or whatever. But I think it became it has become a distraction.
Oh God, yes, it's a major
And
distraction.
it has made never mind. It's made like many celebrities, if you say that. You know what I mean? All these praise break videos and all these it's just a lot now, child. It's a lot. But anyway, we still got shit to talk about. I just had to get that off my chest.
Well, y'all, we got a lot of stuff. We got some good stuff out there.
A lot happened.
A lot. It's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. Shouts out to Karen Bass, who on Sunday was sworn in as the first African American Black American woman as the mayor of Los Angeles.
Oh, they swore in Sunday.
They swore her in on Sunday, and she was sworn in by the vice president, the first Black woman to be the vice president. So that was history right there, y'all. That was history that was being made. And Karen Bass is not new to this. She has been fighting for years. She has been a part of politics. She's not new. So people just like, who is she? Who is she? She's been there. So kudos to her for being there. Kudos to Eddie Murphy. He is going to get the Cecil DeMille Award for acting at the Golden Globes for next year in 2023. Oh. That's a very high. That's a very, very high for him. So kudos to that. I mean, like, it was some stuff that was happening. Now let's go to some crazy stuff, y'all. Let's go to Phoenix. Because when I saw this, I sent it to Deshaun and I was just in utter shock.
Well, you don't want to talk about the good stuff first?
Talk
about the good stuff first.
What's the good stuff? What
the black boy, the little young black boy.
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, I forgot about that, y'all. I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Yes. Arkansas. Let's go to Arkansas. Let's jump on over to Arkansas. In what's this crazy little city? The city is called Earl, Arkansas. They just elected 18-year-old Jalen Smith as the youngest Black mayor in the United States, in U.S. history. So he beat out his friend, who was the city and superintendent. So Earl, I don't know if it's Earl or Earl Lee, is a small city with 2,100 residents, just 28 miles west of Memphis, Tennessee. And it's actually the city is named for Josiah Francis Earl, who was had land holdings in the area. And so this little young boy is about to step up. And he says, you're never too young to want to make a difference in your community. So he stepped up. And that's what we need is young people to get into politics and start, because unfortunately, we have so many older people who are retiring or they're passing away. So we need an 18-year-old. And of course, and where he is unlike anything else, the cost of living it's a predominantly Democratic city is nearly 27% lower than the national average. The median home cost there, the median is $68,000. Where are you gonna find a house that in California for $68,000? And the Earl Public Schools spends 13,700 per student, and that's just whew. So he said it's time to build a better chapter of Earl. He said he intends to improve public safety, tear down abandoned houses, and open a new grocery store. Just stuff that should be a part of day-to-day living for folks. Because when I look for places to live, how far is the grocery store? How far is restaurants? How far is this? We look for stuff to be right there in the area. So kudos to him. You're Jalen Smith. And if you're on Twitter, I may have to follow you, sir, so I can just share your stuff that you're doing. But I thought it was funny that he beat out his friend, who is the city street superintendent. That's funny. They're friends, but they're in politics right there together. So kudos to a bunch of young people getting out doing what needs to be done. It needs to be done.
That's good.
It's good. It's good. It's good. Before we go there, Biden signed the bill today. For the same-sex marriage bill at the White House. So they had a good old ceremony. He signed it, y'all. And there was a quote in there that that stood out to me that I saw. And of course, I couldn't highlight it in this thing. But what did it say? That said, because we just worry about what other folks are doing so much, and it's time that we stop worrying about what other folks is doing. And so that one of the amendments included language saying that religious organizations would not be required to perform same-sex marriages, and that the federal government wouldn't be required to protect polygamous marriages. And he shut all that down. He shut all of that down because people were trying to do other things in North Carolina. They tried to stop it. Texas has tried to stop all these other things. They just doing. Let people live their lives. Nobody's bothering you. And it was a bipartisan deal. We had several Republicans vote for this because there comes a time when you just be like, you know what? That don't have no effect on me. What they do over there is not my business. Let me go on and support these people.
It ain't none of my business, child.
It ain't none of. Because I told y'all my neighbors smoke weed. That's not my thing. I think it's the most disgusting smell of life. But that's their business. If that's what they want to do in the privacy of their house, as long as you don't keep coming in my house, I'm all right with it. I'm all right with this. You can do whatever you want. But you could be hanging from the chandeliers. I don't care who you sleep with. I don't care what you do in your house because it doesn't affect me unless you set the house on fire. But nothing that you do has any effect on me. I just don't care. So I'm glad that Biden signed this bill, and it shouldn't have to have something to be signed. It shouldn't be because we turned into such a racist and bigot, a bunch of bigots out here. The country is just really going so far left. It's going left, and we need to pull it back. We need to really pull it back. Janelle said Carisha and Diddy. Is that the lady that he just had this surprise? She's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
She's 28 years old.
That's her.
I saw that. I was like, you.
Well, he sure is having kids. Between him and Nick Cannon.
Stop having all these kids. Just because you got money don't mean you should just keep having all these kids. I think that's crazy. I really think that is just crazy. And we didn't talk about this last week, so I guess we should go right into that right now because that right there hits the core. TJ Holmes and this Amy, whatever her name is, from Good Morning America, having this relationship. What? I have respect for this man. I used to watch him on BET when he was on BET. I just lost all respect because I don't care what people say. To me, as a man, as a real man, you make the decision to say, you know what, this ain't working for me. So I'm gonna leave you, or I need for us to break up because I'm not 100% here, and I'm not doing you any good by being here when I'm half here, and I'm not giving you what you need because there's somebody else out there that can give you what you need and treat you the way and respect you the way. That's what a real man would do. But for you to carry on and have a relationship while you still married, I think that's scum to me. That's not what real men do. It's not called for. And then it's somebody you work with and y'all both on TV. Wow. This is why we get the crazy Republicans that keep hollering they so conservative and we don't do this and we don't do that. And then you get this kind of foolishness. You get this kind of foolishness. I'm like, I couldn't even believe you having a whole affair. And then, of course, they have to take y'all off the air because the people that are in Texas who are conservatives that watch the show, they writing in. Oh, so now it's just an adulterer world. You can do anything you want now. No, no, no. Oh, that's just crazy. Like we just I can't. I can't. I just what do you say to this? What do you say that they said on air? It's like Deshaun didn't watch this show, but this show was on Apple with Reese Witherspoon, the girl from Friends. Oh my god, I can't think of the name of the show. But this just happened. The co-hosts were sleeping together on the show. And now we done sit here and watch it play out on real life. Y'all, we gotta get better. We gotta get better. We need the Diddies to go sit down and stop having babies. We need the Nick Cannons to sit down and go stop having babies. Just get it together. Because I still believe in marriage. Marriage is a great institution for those that it works out for. So those that want to be married, I hope that you find that person that you can settle down with and be with that person because I believe in it for that. I'm learning that me is enjoys being in the house by myself, and I really like sleeping by myself. That's a beautiful thing, y'all. But some people don't like that. Some people don't like that. I enjoy rolling over in the middle of the bed and just I feel like I be in the bed with a bunch of money all the time. After I got that sleep by number bed, it's like the most amazing thing. But I know for me, if it's not going to be beneficial, I'm not going to sit in a relationship with you and tear you down while I do all the dirt on the side. And you end up hurt and in a bad place and end up needing therapy because of my shenanigans. We as black men, we've got to do better. We've got to do better. And if we don't start with 1, 2, who's going to do it? How are you a role model to the kids and you do the dirt that's worse than what the kids is doing? And the platform that TJ Holmes has is ridiculous because y'all know Good Morning America is one of the biggest talk shows in the history of talk shows. And you sitting on there acting a fool for no reason. I don't get that part. That's so hard for me to understand. But it is what it is, y'all. I guess men gonna be men and they gonna keep doing whatever they want only because you allow them.
But you can't sit up there. You can't sit up there and put all the blame on men, because these women are opening up their legs too, and falling in the man laps. So you can't sit up there and put them. Can't put it all on man. I'm just saying.
She was wrong too because she was married too.
Yes,
she's married too. And I think it was because we had this scandal many years ago, wasn't it? Was it Amy Grant or Sandy Patty?
I don't know.
I think it was Sandy Patty. No, I don't think it was Amy. I think it was Sandy Patty. She had an affair in the midst of being the biggest the Christian singer out there. I want to say it was Sandy Patty. She had an affair in the midst of that, y'all. So we gotta get better. We gotta get better. We really gotta get better. And sometimes if you gotta go talk it out with a therapist to help you through your situation, go see a therapist. It's not gonna kill you. Therapy is not going to kill you.
Listen, Shabbat, they open like 7-Eleven. I'm right. You're right.
I'm not even gonna say nothing on that one.
Right. Because at the end of the day,
she went there, and I'm not.
Some of these women and some of these men, I'm gonna just say the people in general. You know what you're doing when you after who you after. You know exactly what you're doing. You know what we like. You know what they like. So it's goes for universal sexual people. Period. Men and female, gay and straight. Y'all all do the same shit.
Yeah, because it ain't got nothing to do with if you gay or straight no more. Everybody just is.
Everybody do the same shit. You already when you see it, you're like, I see it. It's the same shit. The same shit.
Everybody just hoes for no reason. For no reason. We gotta do better. Gotta do better. And the reason why I tell y'all we get see that's the other reason why a lot of times I was having a conversation with somebody and I sent a text message. Oh Lord. Charmaine is on one over here. She's on one. She's on one. I can't.
Yes.
I was having conversation and I said, well, let's meet up and have lunch on the weekend or dinner or something. And I said, I get off work at 1. So we can figure something else out. Now that's what I said in the text message. So I got off work at 1 and I had to just do some errands. So I ran my errands. And once I ran my errands, I said, hey, where can we meet at? What are you thinking about that? After you ain't said nothing for 2 hours? And I was like, whoa, I must be confused. Did I miss something? And I got this whole yelling at me in a text message because I hadn't said anything for 2 hours. I had to run some errand, but we never set a date. Or a time. We just set a date.
Well, I can kind of understand.
You what?
I can understand that. If you ain't said that in 2 hours.
But we ain't set no time. We said we would work it out.
Well, that was the problem. You should have said this afternoon or later on this evening. Then that wouldn't have been a problem. But if I have not heard from you, in 2 hours, I'm moving on with my day.
But then that's fine. But I just said
I'm gonna let you have it.
No, you can't live it. I told you I get off work at 1. You just can't. No, you can't let me have it. Come on now.
If you got off work at 1 o'clock, why didn't you text and say, "Hey, I'm off"?
Because where did I go? I had to go. I had to get my hair cut, and I didn't exactly get off at 1. So it was after it was at. I'll never leave work on time when I'm supposed to be.
That's fine, but that still falls on you, bro.
Oh Lord,
still falls on you. Because even if you was running late, that's even worse. You could have said, "Hey, I'm just getting off work. I'm over. Hey, I got to go get my hair cut, and I got a couple of more things to do. So let's hook up later on this evening." That's what.
Okay, Charmaine, I need to hear because you've been on one tonight. Charmaine, what you think? Come on.
Lord. She said, "Lord, this right, right." It should have been. You should have said something, bro. You cannot You cannot just not say something.
Do y'all think I was wrong?
You were totally wrong.
Oh my God! Why?
You're totally wrong. Sit at the table like Miss C. You were totally wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's okay. You're wrong.
But if there was no time set, I just said I get off work at 1. There was no time set.
Okay, so therefore, if you said you get off work at 1, you put the ball in your court. So when you get off, you need to communicate and say, "Hey, I'm off work."
Charmaine said,
"I'm trying to leave work." Yeah, make sure you ain't got no plans with nobody.
Yeah, you better stay at work if you tell somebody you gonna have some because
you ain't got no plans with nobody.
Oh my God!
Oh, but listen, especially if you got off work late, you should have made the first step and said, "Hey, I'm just getting off. I have to go get my hair cut and have a couple of more other things. So let's meet up later on this evening."
Oh my God! Oh my God! I feel like a heel. Thank you, Charmaine. I'm gonna stop doing that. That's what I'm not gonna tell my schedule. I'll let you know when I'm free. If it fits into your time, then it fits into your damn time.
And the crazy part is you didn't tell them your schedule. That's the problem.
I told him I got off work at 1. If that's what.
But that's not telling them that you had to go get your hair cut. You had a couple other runs. That's the problem.
But that should be justified. I'm just not
no,
gonna run straight
bro.
to you.
If someone tell me they get off work at 1 o'clock and they want to hang out, I am expecting them to call me or text me no later than 1:30 to let me know what time we're gonna hook up.
Oh Lord.
That's just 101.
If that was you, that would be a whole different story. If I tell you that I'm gonna call you, be like, "Oh, I gotta do this. I'm on my way."
Even if you're dating, if it was me and you brothers. So if you always say you're on your way and you be late 4 or 5 hours. I'm used to that. That's just who you are.
1 sec.
She said 1 sec.
That's just you. But you can't do nobody like that when you dating them or trying to know them. You can't do that. You can't do that. So I would have went off too. I definitely would have went off too.
But there's no justification and no reason to be going off like that. Oh, Lord.
Yes, you have sat up there and wasted my whole goddamn day that I can't get back.
I didn't waste your whole day.
You did, because I was looking forward to hanging out.
I get off work at 1 and we can figure something out.
You said you get off work and we can what?
Figure something out.
Exactly. We can figure something out. I get off at 1. We can figure something out. Now I get off at 1 and I have errands to do. So it will be later on that evening.
Pearl.
He is.
I did follow up after. See, Charmaine,
No,
I did. It was like 3 something after I got my hair done. I was like, okay.
You didn't follow up after work. You followed up after your
errands. After work.
No, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Look, my wig needed to be done. My wig
you had ample time to drive over the bridge to make a text message and a phone call.
Charmaine said,
"You said, oh no, sir. See, no, absolutely not. You're wrong. You are wrong, bro. You're wrong."
Oh Lord, now it turned into that black man. I'm that black man now.
You're wrong. That ain't right.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
y'all are supposed to side with me here to make me feel better.
They are siding with right, and right is right. You are wrong.
Siri, stop.
Exactly. That's what I just said. Look what she just said.
You should have called a text when you were headed to get your wig done.
Exactly.
I think I was on the phone with you. Wasn't I on the phone with you?
No, because you ain't told me nothing about that.
I was on the phone with somebody or something. Or what happened? It was raining.
And that makes it even worse if you was on the phone with somebody else and you had plans with somebody else, but you was on the phone with them. You had time to call them. That makes it even worse.
No. Because there's people like you that are A-list that always get through on my phone that I'm going to always... That didn't even sound right. Let me
Exactly.
stop.
Take the L. Take the large L. Exactly. Thank you. Because that wasn't even. It wasn't even critical. It was not even critical out.
That didn't sound right once I started. Oh, that didn't start. It didn't sound right.
You need to call and apologize for real.
Oh, that did not sound right. Siri, shut up. I'm not talking to you. Be quiet. Cancel.
I'm still here.
Siri over here doing the fool. Cancel, Siri. Lord have mercy. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna take the L on this one. Oh my God, I'm gonna take the L. Okay. Maybe after a glass of wine, I'll feel better. So let me go. Let's have a glass of wine. I'm gonna try some new stuff now for this weekend. Before I head to Temecula for the weekend, so I think I'm gonna try something new.
You need to apologize. I agree. Apologize.
I'm sorry what happened this weekend, and
no. Text the person and apologize. Not even text them. Call.
Public apologies are good. Apologies are good.
You apologize just like you did the offense. You did the offense privately. You go back to him privately and apologize. If you would have did it publicly, then you would have came in publicly. No. Like she said, learn from your mistakes. I'm sorry. Now I owe you a drink. I'm on my way.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Mm-mm.
You was wrong for that, bro.
Mm-mm.
See, even Dee even did it. Come on, Dee.
Oh my God. I'm gonna take the loss because I'm just gonna take the loss.
Yeah, because I don't even know what you're trying to say. Because every excuse you've been trying to come up with, you can't even get it out your mouth. You've been trying for the last 10 minutes. You've been trying to come up with something that has not worked in your favor.
It's
okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know,
it's okay. Now that you do know.
Y'all, the Chronicles of dating are crazy.
It is. It's getting worse now.
Because I was offended. I really was offended.
Why was you offended? I really want to know why was you offended?
She's not gonna start talking crazy to me. I'm not that one.
What did he say?
That life.
What did you say? Read it. I want you to read the text message because I'm gonna let you know if it's good or not. Because I probably would have said more.
Let's see what the things say. My software has been updated.
Mine has too. I don't see nothing change though.
I don't either. I don't know what it is. What it's supposed to do. Let's see what the texty message says. I got 5 million unopened text messages. I'm so far behind. Lord. So, I apologized in the first. I said, OMG, just finished up in Oakland.
That's not apologizing.
And I said, sorry, day went longer. How are you doing? And he said, please resend your message. I think you left out of work. I said, I just finished getting my hair cut. And sorry for what I said. I'm sorry, I know you have something to do this evening. Was not sure if you still had time to meet up with me today. Oh, you're sorry for
wait. Because this gets deeper now. So you knew he had plans later on. And
I was in the plan. If you can fit me in, you can fit me in.
No. This ain't gonna be good for you. I'm just gonna let you know now. Because I'm just gonna let you know now. This ain't gonna be good. I'm giving you a warning right now.
Wait,
So
wait,
you knew
wait.
the person had plans later, and you still was late.
I wasn't late. Like I was like, my wig had to be done. I leave on Friday. My wig needed to be done.
Exactly. For you to even say, I knew you had plans later. So what it really made it look like that you delayed on purpose, and that you was listen, and that you was not trying to hang out. That's what it looks like.
No, I wasn't. That
If
wasn't
you
it.
can't say no, so what
That
was his
wasn't it
response?
because
What was
I
his,
really, I don't leave work on time if I'm
but
supposed.
what was his response? You didn't read his response.
So, Charmaine, I did know.
He knew because he put it in
Oh
text.
no! It was a last minute hair appointment because my standing hair appointment is at 10 o'clock on Saturday, every other Saturday. But with me going to work, I had to see when he could fit me in because my barber only does appointments. So I had to see when he could fit me in and whenever he could get me in that time slot because my wig needed to be done.
I mean, we are looking at Mr. Excuse.
Giving no excuse. So now so here's what he said. Oh, you sorry for standing me up and not acknowledging your word, but not reaching out. Correction, but should be for. I said, I'm reaching out now when I got done. Now it's not 1 o'clock. I said, I just got done. It's not okay to make plans with me at a certain time and reach out 2.5 hours later without first acknowledging your word and how you didn't keep it. OMG is not an apology. And you mean to tell me you couldn't text me from work to barber? You couldn't have texted and said, hey, I'm running late?
He sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Don't sound nothing. He ain't said nothing wrong yet.
And my response was okay.
Exactly, DD. Exactly. Oh my God, when you got done. Exactly, DD. When he got done.
Oh, y'all just really y'all trying to make me feel bad.
That sounds really good to me. He did really.
Oh, y'all trying to
nice
make me feel bad. Y'all trying to make me feel bad.
No, it's just it is what it is. He was very nice to you.
Well,
you wouldn't have got nothing. Huh?
That's fine because
well, you need to apologize. You do need to apologize.
Number one, he in the.
You need to pick up the phone. I don't care. He was. That's why you stood him up. That's why he wasn't a priority. Because again, like he said, I would be hella mad. Exactly.
Oh, wait, Diddy, would you be mad? Really?
Oh my boy!
Oh, Lord, Charmaine said there's more to the story. No, I really had to get my wig done, y'all. It was wig day. I had to get this wig done because I had a little afro growing, and I can't be the wine guy with a wig. I got to be in full force this weekend as I take these folks to Temecula. So I can't be photo op looking like Afro puff. I rock rough and stuff with my Afro puff.
Ciao.
So, okay,
exactly.
y'all. I agree.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay,
yes,
y'all.
It is.
And it really wasn't. I was in. Sometimes y'all, sometimes a lot of times when I'm driving, that's just like my space. That's my quiet space, and I'm focused. And it was storming. So I was in storm mode. I was trying to get
lying.
there.
You're lying.
No,
Terrence,
because
not even 10 minutes. Listen. Not even 10 minutes ago, you just said you was on the phone talking.
but I couldn't remember if I was. I asked you if I was on the phone with you, but you said no.
You said you was like, oh no, I was on the phone with somebody. Somebody called me.
I thought it was
I
you.
got priority because I got priority. Y'all got A-list callers. So I was on the phone with one of y'all.
You,
Come on, right.
I'm lying.
Oh,
Wait. I'm really being serious.
exactly, DD. I didn't even see this, DD. You wanted him to get mad so you could move. Exactly. That's exactly what that is. That's why I'm like, okay, yeah, there's more. That's exactly what that was. That's exactly what that was.
No, I'm really being serious, y'all. Y'all making me laugh, but I'm really being that I had there was no ill will, there was nothing. There was nothing, I promise you. There was no ill will. There was really no ill will, and I really had intentions of making that happen that day.
Terrence,
I
you
did.
was wrong. You were wrong.
Okay, I'll accept that I was
So
wrong.
You need to
And I'm
text
taking
him.
my L.
You need to text him and say, I thought about it and I was totally wrong for how I treated you. I need to literally.
It wasn't a stand up. I'm telling you honestly. I honestly was trying to make it happen. I really was. It was my intentions to make that happen, and it just didn't. It wasn't like I out of the way went to do anything other than that. And when I left there, I went to Sins and got food, and I came on home. I went on over there and got my food from Sins and brought myself, and it was storming, so it wasn't like it wasn't.
I have not been to Sins. I need to go to Sins. Is Mother still there? I need to go to Sins. I have not been to Sins at all.
Oh,
Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Honestly, because he's making it worse, and I'm trying not to even go in like that because he's really, really making it worse.
I'm not. I really.
are.
Look, your defense is denied. Okay, it's okay.
Well, I went on a date a couple of weeks ago. And it was nice.
Yeah, because I went on a date a couple of weeks ago too, and it was really nice. And
it was really nice guy, very, very, very cool.
I'm really feeling the person that I went on a date with, and
don't want no church people. Not one.
Not one. Not one. Not one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm over it.
I just can't. I'll send a text saying I'm sorry, but I'm in my feelings about the way that he came at me. It was kind of sideways.
You should not be. He did. That was actually very polite.
I'm in my feelings.
It was very polite how he came at
you. Wait, not the stand up. See you.
Exactly. He ain't watching what he's saying, and I'm catching everything he's saying.
I didn't say anything.
You did.
What did I say? It wasn't a stand up. It wasn't. It really wasn't.
You just said it was a stand up.
Huh? No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. That's why she just said what she said.
No, I said I went on another date a couple of weeks ago, and it was really nice.
It was not a stand up.
That wasn't a stand up. No.
We know that.
No, not in the same day. No, I was coming from work. This one was like 2
weeks. From work and went to go get his haircut, and then had other errands. And then he called the boy after he did all
Yeah.
that.
I had to get my wig done.
Like his fingers wouldn't work while he was sitting in the barber chair.
She said that's why you stood him up. It wasn't a stand up. I was just trying to get my errands done first, and then
And then if you would have texted me some, oh my God, I would have went the fuck off too. Don't oh my God me.
I didn't say oh my God.
You just said oh
That's what
oh.
he said. I
No,
didn't
but you
say
did.
that.
You said it.
No.
You read the text message, and your first thing was, "Oh my God!" Oh, yes. OMG.
OMG just finished up and
Yes.
But I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying I'm just finishing. Like, okay, it was a lot going on. I didn't mean it like
No,
that.
sir. No, sir. You can't say OMG when you done fucked up.
Because if we go back, here we go. Do you have any plans on Saturday? Saturday evening, I do, but I'm free Saturday morning. How about lunch on Saturday? I will be off work by 1. That sounds durable. Where and what do you have in mind? I don't have a restaurant in mind, but we can figure out one.
Terrence, so go back to your first conversation. Okay? Your first conversation, you told us that y'all didn't set no time.
We didn't.
Lunch is a time. You can't sit up here and say so you going to lunch at 4:00? No, you're not. Lunch is a time. We're going to lunch. We're not going to dinner. We're going to lunch. Lunch is a time. Lunch is from 12 to 2.
3:00.
No, Terrence. No. I would have totally agree with him now. Like, you fucked up, bro. You're not going to call me 2.5 hours later after 1:00, after we just sit up here and said we're going to lunch, and you oh my God in me?
Oh, Jesus.
Didi, we can't see nothing you saying if you said anything. It's coming up blank. I don't know why. Shemaine, do you hear this?
Okay, I'm accepting y'all. I told y'all I'll just take the L. I'll take the L. But I was just in my feelings for the way he talked to me.
She said, I'm proud of cracking up. Exactly.
I was in my feelings. So
You shouldn't have been in your feelings, bro. You should have.
yeah, you know, because I'm psycho. So when you talk crazy to me, you don't know how I'm gonna react.
So listen, you just need to go back and get that.
And so you got okay. Okay was oh, your emojis didn't come up.
Oh, see? Sis even said Deshaun is right, brother.
Let me open this bottle and make it right. You know?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Sure. You see what you had the right to be in your feelings? What?
Why can't I yes, I was in my feelings about the way. I was a little taken aback. I really was.
No.
Like, you must don't know who you talking to. I was like, whoa, hold up. I flash real quick, fast, in a hurry. Oh Lord. I am sorry.
She said, go apologize. You can't be.
Do the right thing and apologize. You can't be sensitive.
Exactly.
And in your feelings when you were wrong. It wasn't.
Because the boy talked to him and he didn't even talk to him crazy. That was very nice because he could have said much more. That was a very nice text message he sent you.
Okay.
It really was.
If you say so.
It was a very nice text message he sent you.
If you say so. But I was in my feelings.
You should have been, bro.
I was in my feelings.
That was polite. Exactly.
Woo! That was a polite read.
Exactly. Exactly. I totally agree.
That was a polite read. Ooh,
Exactly.
I'm gonna have to drink. Lord have mercy. This Pepsi ain't doing it.
Listen. Yeah, my eyes, something going on with it.
Well, that was it for me. Because the other stuff ain't gonna matter. We okay, because if it was me, you had the nerve to stand me up and didn't call. You had me to change my plans. But I didn't have you change your plans. There was no. I didn't have anybody change their plans.
So the whole point is, the whole scenario is this: you made plans with this man to go to lunch. You told him you got off work at 1 o'clock. Instead of your ass communicating with him, which is a big part of of getting to know someone or a relationship or dating, communication, you decided not to. Went and got your haircut and did other shit, and then called him 2.5 hours later to say, even call, text him 2.5 hours later to go, OMG. If somebody did you like that, when your ass wouldn't even answer the phone, you wouldn't even text back, you wouldn't even say anything else. You wouldn't have even responded. You would have blocked them. And it would have just been that.
I'm not mean like that. I'm not.
Really?
I'm not mean like that. I'm really not.
Really?
I'm not.
No.
Oh boy.
The whole thing just sounds crazy.
I really look bad in this situation.
You do, and you are. You shouldn't do that. I'm gonna tell you.
You know.
She said, wait, look. Oh my
God. Oh my God. Charmaine, I'm gonna have to take you to lunch, breakfast, dinner, something. Get you a Starbucks card. Woo-hoo.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. He just what's up there? What is up there?
That's a guilty gesture. I'm just okay.
What's up there?
Okay.
But no, you all not well. Charmaine and Dee Dee and you live so far, Janelle. I'll inbox y'all some information.
Oh
This has been a
Lord.
wonderful story. This has been our Judge Judy.
Yeah. And I was on trial.
So this is what we need to do. Maybe we need to do this. We need to do segments like this that we talk about, things like that. That was fun.
1 sec.
Shut up.
Talking. She over there talking. She ain't said
Yes,
nothing about you. She ain't said nothing about you being on the wrong. All this time we've been talking.
Right. And she been in free.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Something went wrong. It did.
I'm gonna close you, Siri, because you get on my nerves.
That's the funny part, sis, because he's just now realizing that. That's the funny part. Like we wasn't gonna call him out on the carpet. Like, no, bro. No.
Oh Lord.
Look, I did warn him before I started. I said, you ain't gonna like what I gotta say. I did warn him.
Look, it wasn't.
He had something else that he wanted to talk about, but I guess we'll say that. So that'll be our next week's ending show about when you opened the door for the lady or the lady stood for the door. So we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's what we'll do. We'll end the show off with these kind of topics to get y'all, because y'all talking tonight.
Yeah, that I forget.
So we're in next week's show because we'll need something to kind of lift us with that kind of topic, with that conversation.
I got to put that in the notes, but I know to remember to talk about that next week.
I didn't. I had that in my notes.
Right. I forgot
when
about
you brought this up, we could not talk about this. We had to talk about this. This is good. This is
Lord.
good stuff.
This has been Dating Chronicles, y'all.
Listen,
Y'all, we just real people and we have real stuff to go on. We do. We do really. And I'm telling y'all, I felt like I was in my feelings. Was in my feelings.
he
really
really
was.
felt justified to be in his feelings.
I really was in my feelings. And so I had got my little bear, and my little bear was over here to talk to me and say, hey,
Well, we can't. Now we can see him.
you know, that screen thing is
Yeah.
crazy. So I put the green screen up, and now the green screen showing is, I don't know what this thing. I got to read the instructions. I got to find where to put
Y'all
the
gonna get the back of the Christmas tree. I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere around.
where. Oh,
That's one of them. The other one is the family in the
Christmas tree.
main living room, and then they got one in the family room. 2 trees. Who does that?
Thank you, Charmaine. I love you too. I love you. I love you guys.
Yeah, we just have to, do a little brotherly and sisterly, conversation live.
Yeah.
So it won't happen again.
We are the perspective.
Just do what's right, and that's that. Listen, I want to say something quick, because I've got 7 text messages from people. I am fine. I'm fine. I'm great. I'm doing good. I really am. I'm going to go to the gym after I eat my dinner. I'm making the baked chicken breast. I'm going to eat my baked chicken breast, and then I'm going to go to the gym and work out for 2.5 hours like I usually do. I take one day out of the week and rest. But I'm fine. I'm fine. No worries. I said if I don't ever walk in a church again, I'm okay with it. God knows my heart. And this is where I'm at right now. And it's saving some of y'all asses. So just let it be.
Oh, Lord.
Just let it be. Yeah. I've got a couple of phone calls I'm gonna have to return back to, but it's all right.
They'll get over it.
Tonight, it has been an interesting night. We did a 101 dating course with Christopher Terrence Jones. We're going to see if he's going to make that call next week. See if he make that call this week, so we can know what's going on for next week and get an update on if he went to take the first.
Yeah, we ain't have no update on that because I'm preparing to go to Temecula, y'all. I gotta get.
When do you leave?
Friday.
Oh, y'all leave this Friday. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
damn, that time has came up so fast.
It came up fast. And so I sent 2 cases of wine yesterday.
Jesus Christ.
Janelle, stop.
He ain't. I know he ain't, child. He ain't. I'm just trying to, keep hope alive.
Oh, Jesus.
But all right, you guys, I got to eat and go to the gym. I got to get to the gym.
Yeah, and I got
him and my god sisters on a challenge, and they've been doing their walks and they stuff. I've been looking at their little watch thing. I moved their calories up.
Yeah, he moved our dang calories up. Like,
I moved them up. So I need some more tats. So if y'all know a good tattoo artist, let me know. I need some more tats.
I told y'all he done turned into a gym rat and a tattoo rat.
I need a tat like right here, and I need right here, and all of my arms and stuff like that. So let's do it.
Good night, Charmaine.
All right, good night, you guys. We love you guys. Thank you guys for taking your hour and 15 minutes and just hang out with us. Hour and 30 minutes, actually. And just hang out with us and just chit chat and have fun. We enjoy you. Love you guys.
Bye.